Hey, this is Brett Quarles. I'm back for my second installment of my using of the Panda Planner. In my last video, I talked about the planner. I'd just gotten it and how it was used. It's been about 10 days since I've got it. I want to talk a little bit about the growth that has occurred during that time. Um, Seems kind of simple, but I've begun using the Panda Planner, and if you get one, the first thing I would do is go to mypandaplanner.com and go ahead and get access to the videos. Once you watch those videos, it helps you learn how to use it, and I wasn't using it right the first couple of weeks. Monthly, a couple of things that I've started doing. This is January of 2017. I've been able to figure out my month's goals. I only got about half of the month, but my month's goals, what I'm going to do this month and want to do, as well as the distractions I plan on avoiding this month. And actually have done pretty well on avoiding some of those, especially meaningless social media and binge watching, which I tended to get into. It helps to have that written down. Then my focus for the month, and then my habit for the month. And my habit for this month has been exercising 45 minutes a day. Have pretty much stuck with that, especially since it's right in front of me. Then the weekly section, this has been only into 2 weeks now, but as you can see, I've put a lot into this. I really love the fact that you get to review the last week, so it really means that I get to move back and look at what I've been doing really well. And I know you probably can't read a lot of that, but what I've been doing really well as the areas that I'll improve in. And just going back and looking at the last week, it builds you up, because I know, as if you're anything like me, I often tend to look at what didn't go well, but having those big wins lets me look at those things that did go well. Areas or things that I'm going to do to make this week great in 4 different areas, as well as the things I'm really looking forward to. Habits I'm focusing on developing, something new that I want to do, and a passion project. And the passion project is something that I have been wanting to do for a long time and really haven't. And so just having it written down in front of me is getting me started on that. Then the projects for that particular week, and if you notice, I have the project and then each of the things that need to be done in bullet points underneath that. And then of course my top goal, the last thing is top goals for this week, which I've written down here. And in fact, I've started so far this week. This is the week that I'm recording. This is Monday afternoon. I've already done one of my T-Test post conferences, so that has been a positive aspect of this week so far. Finally, and probably most helpful to me, is the daily planner, or the daily section. Let me get on back there to it. Today, I'll just go turn to today's. As you can see, I've been doing all of these, but we'll go ahead and turn to today's. Every morning, waking up and just focusing on something that I'm grateful for, something that I'm excited about, has made a huge difference in the morning. You know, it's amazing when you start your day thinking about things that you're thankful for, and then looking at your day and looking at those things that you're excited about takes away a lot of that stress of, oh no, I have to face this day. It's more like, oh yeah, I get to go do this today. Affirmation and my focus for that day, as well as what exercise I plan on doing. The priorities, again, each of those is pulled from the weekly, and then I put down the things that I need to do this particular day in order to meet that priority. And so that allows me to plan it out over a week, rather than writing everything down and just kind of haphazardly going about it. This has been really helpful for me. This part here, the schedule, I really kind of didn't understand it, because it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it goes up to 6. But this is actually a daily schedule starting from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. I had been using it as just a continuation of a to-do list. Since just figured that out last night, so my schedule today, I noticed that I went through and followed it pretty well today. Missed a few things, but for the most part followed my schedule pretty well. And for a school administrator, it's sometimes tough to stay on a particular schedule. Tasks, things that I'm going to get done pretty quickly. That clean office I'm working on even right now. Then a few notes at the end of the day. I'll go back every evening and look at what my wins were for that day and then ways I'll improve. And going back a day, you can see some of those. I'll go back to like a Friday. There we go. And sometimes it may have only been one big win. But you know what? Sometimes one big win I'll take. Lots of different things that, areas that I can improve on, and I'll really go back and review those and figure them out. So just as an aside, I have noticed that over the past week and a half, the things that I do in my priorities, because I have my priorities laid out as the Panda Planner allows me to do, I'm able to not only start my day positively, doing the morning review, but as I go through the day, I'm really able to focus in and zero in on those things that I need to get done. And I've found that I've gotten a whole lot more done because I've just taken the time off and sometimes just gone and hid and said, I'm going to get this done before I move on, because it is a priority. It's not urgent, but it's very highly important. I need to get it done. So I've gone on out and worked on that. So overall, as someone who time management has never been one of my strongest tasks, I'm finding that using the Panda Planner, following the system of the Panda Planner has been helping me in that area. Maybe it's something that'll work for you. Again, in weeks ahead, I'll continue doing this session and just on this little journey using this little book, and we'll see how it works. Thanks for watching.